All right, we're gonna see how this Blue Beacon does. And we got a mess on the truck. Got all that sand and salt, everything. And oh, here she comes. She's gonna come talk to me. Hold on. Oh, nope, she's not talking to me. She's going somewhere else. But y'all know if y'all driving a dually, it's hard to find a truck wash. It's hard to find a truck wash to fit a dually in. Definitely one that does a good job. So we're gonna whip up in here in this Blue Beacon, see what they're gonna do. But there's the Blue Beacon. For some of y'all that, might not be used to being in trucks and stuff, that's where we always got our trucks washed when we was on the road. So
Turn
thought
left
I'd
on
show
Shannon
that.
Drive.
Alright guys, we made it back from Tacoma. We are now at the Millbury Yard. My goodness. If you get a load over here, don't expect your GPS to get you there. It sent me down 80. It passed it up, and this is on the toll road, so it passed it up, and I didn't realize. I just driving along, following the GPS. Went past it probably 10 miles or so. Got off. I noticed it was making me do a U-turn, because when you get off, you got to pay your toll. I didn't want to do a U-turn and get back on, so I said, "Whoa, wait a minute! What in the world's this thing doing?" So I stopped. I panned out, zoomed in. And because it said this green, what was the name of this road? Greenfield Parkway, it said it was closed. Well, I'm here right now. It was not closed. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. It had me do a U-turn on 80. It had me come back down 80. Now you can see 80 right, the yard's right here beside 80. It wanted me to pull over on the shoulder road and walk to the yard. How stupid. This is Google Maps. Good grief. So I ended up having to recalculate, and it would not send me here for anything, so I just had to pick something close and say, let's go there. So when I got close, then I just had to cancel everything, and I just had to look at the map and just kind of follow it in. But man, good night. What a pain in the butt. So I'm going to step out here. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to see if I can get in this joker. See if I can find a code for it real quick. Yep, there's a code. So let me run over here and punch this code in. All right, we made it in the yard, and the code opened the door. It says it's gonna be. Oh yeah, I like these little travel trailers here. They pull good, and they sit so low. They cut the wind real good. Man, it get good fuel mileage. Row 800. Here I am on row 800. What's my unit number? 7725. Let's see. Nope. Oh, 7725. Ready to ship. Forest River Salem Cruise Light. I hope it's light. So let me spin back around and get angled up. I took my hitch off. I said I wasn't going to never take it off again because I threw my back out trying to fight with it. Now you get turned around, they all look the same. You got to figure out which one 7725 is again. 7725. 7725. 772. It's funny when you're hooking up these RVs and they all look identical. I stopped in front of it just like I am right now. This is a different one. And went and got the key out of it, walked around, was checking it, and went back to get the paperwork. I got the paperwork out of the RV beside it because they look just the same. I started backing up to the wrong one even after getting all the stuff out of it. But you may just think I'm a moron telling you that, but you got to keep your eye on your RV because they all sitting here, they all look identical. But these are a good little RV. Of course, they don't pay. They don't pay worth a flip, but I get real good fuel. I was getting like 12 miles a gallon pulling it. This is what I took over to Tacoma, one similar to this. So, it got real good fuel mileage. I almost made it work. And what made it worth being cheap. So, but anyway, it looked like it's like we lost 3 cents or something. This is paying $1.47 going to Texas. Now the little travel trailers going south pay $1.50. They used to pay $1.50. Now what am I? I never forgot. I slept since then. But I guarantee you this summer, this would have paid $1.50. Now it's paying $1.57. Just like the one going to, same thing with the one going to Tacoma. It would have paid $1.70, but instead it paid $1.67. It's like we lost 3 cents. So it's like we got a demotion. Anyway, so let me jump out. I'm gonna walk around it, look at it, check it out. I'm going to put the license plate on it. I'm going to stick the battery on it. I'm going to torque the lug nuts, and I'm sure you don't want to sit there and watch me do all that. I got to put the hitch back on because, did I say I took the hitch off? Because I wanted to go through the automatic car wash. I had to take the hitch off to do that. So let me get this hooked up and then we'll look at it. All right, guys, today we're hauling the Forest River Salem Cruise Light. And it is light. This is probably the lightest one I've ever hauled. Let's see if we can get that in there. Now, let's see. Where is the weight? I seen it just a while ago. I guess I'm looking at it and I just can't believe it. I mean, seriously, GVWR is 3,500. Oh, I'm not even pointing at it, sorry. That means this is empty. It's going to be lighter than 3,500. So, let me find the keys on this thing. But hey, out so I might get a better look at it. Nice little rig here. We'll see how good it pulls down the road. I'm no RV reviewer or anything, but I can show you an RV, and I can tell you something all them RV reviewers can't tell you. And it seems like it's pretty important to me. How does this thing pull down the road? And where did they hide the keys? There they are. Oh my goodness, I got it on there. Oh. I guess it's locked. It just don't really feel locked. Alright, so we're gonna walk around. We're gonna make sure everything's locked up. There we go, got a little mini fridge outside. Be a good place to stick your little portable stove there. Let me find the right key, see which one of these keys are gonna lock this up, because I like to keep them locked going down the road. Give you 100 keys and well, that don't look like the right one. Let's see if this one is. Good grief, there it is. I got the right one. I don't know, it didn't feel like it locked. There it is. We got it locked. All right, little steps fold out there. I don't know what kind of steps they are. This one here's got some double bunks. You got a sink with a little balloon stuck in it. I always check before I haul it, make sure the commode don't have any of that winterizing stuff in it to slosh around. Nice little, it is not a solid surface, but it looks really good. Typical trim for this particular type of model, but you'd have to be real skinny if you wanted to access the refrigerator without the slide going out. It can be done. I imagine I could probably do it, but I'm not. But as far as we got to go on this one, back outside. Look at here, it comes with a little free telephone, I guess. Whoops, what did I do? Pulled the charger out. I guess that's the little remote. A little remote control for everything. Alright, so we're gonna put this up. Lock in place. Close the door. I'm gonna guess the purple key is for the door. Let's see. Yep, purple key for the door. I'm gonna lock the deadbolt and the knob. Lock that in place. There you go. I love the low profile, and I didn't notice any lack of headroom when I was in there. So we're gonna jump in this thing and we're gonna see how it pulls down the road. All right, guys, let's go. Whoo, all right. We're gonna pull out of here and head to Anthony, Texas. And let me tell you something. A 45-foot fifth wheel toy hauler would be easier to hook up than this thing. Just cause they little. Now, if you own this, it would be no big deal. You'd have everything ready to go, but man, the tongue is so small, you know, I got to put the battery in there. It was hard getting that battery in there. And then it was hard getting the weight distribution little brackets hooked up to it. Wasn't a lot of room for that, which if this was my camper, I wouldn't even have it, because 3,000 pounds on a 1-ton dually, it don't even know it's back there. But it's company rules, so we put them on there. So we're about to pull out with this one, and I am go down the road and find me the next pilot. I can take a shower, cause I sweated. I'm trenched with sweat. And you think late September in Indiana, it's supposed to be cold. What in the world? I mean, that sun is shining. I don't know what temperature it is, but boy, it got hot. All right, I'm about to pull out of here. Catch you later. All right, guys. That big American flag. Hey, we just made a successful delivery. There's our camper sitting right over there somewhere. Over here in El Paso, Texas. So, one more down for the books. And from this point, I think I can just take I-10, I-20 back to North Louisiana. I know it's a little bit out of route, but the truck has not been home in about 6-7 weeks. Been a while. The truck's been out for a while. Got some stuff I need to get done with it. Get a good deep cleaning at the house. Have the dealer look at some stuff that's probably my fault, but I'll let you know. I haven't get it looked at. So we're about to pack up and head back to North Louisiana. See you on the next one.